21 kilometers, my first real half marathon. I did it. I finished Göteborgsvarvet, and I'm very happy and proud, but it actually wasn't so certain that I would make it. And in this video I want to tell you guys about my experience and what I've learned and will bring with me for future races, especially my upcoming marathon. So let's get right into it with the morning of the race day. Yeah, so it's finally time. I'm already pretty nervous, but I feel pretty ready, I think. I haven't trained since the last time, so I've just been resting for like a week or something. My shins feel pretty alright, I'd say. They hurt a little bit, but it's way better than it's been before, so I think it's fine. I'll just show you. So I got some snacks. This is just raisins for that extra energy boost if I need it. And I also got some saltapinna, like salty sticks, in case I need some salt. Probably gonna be sweating a lot. It's about 17 degrees out. Sun is out as well. Hopefully the clouds come in and block it off. So, but yeah, there'll be some water stations along the run. Yeah, but I'll try to drink water if I don't feel like I need energy. And there'll be water and energy drink. But I'll try to drink water if I don't need the energy. If I need the energy, I'll go for the energy drink. Just because I don't want like stomach problems. I haven't really trained while drinking or eating or anything like that. So we'll see how my stomach reacts to that. Last time it went well. And you can see the map here. How the run is gonna go down, so I'm gonna head over there right now. Let's go. I went to the starting place and I arrived about an hour before my group gets to start. There were so many people. I warm up and then I tried to find my group, which was a struggle since there were so many people. Just hundreds, thousands, I don't know how many. But I found the starting place and soon it was time for me to start. In the crowd of people you could really feel the suspense in the air, and we had a quick warm-up. And then it was time. So the first kilometers I could feel the shin splints, but that's the usual case for me. After like 2 kilometers or so, I don't feel it anymore. Everything else felt fine. I tried to keep a steady and quite slow pace. Then I got to the 5 kilometer mark at Göteborgsvarvet, the bridge. The passage here was pretty narrow, so everyone had to walk, which of course slowed everyone down. But walking here was actually pretty nice. I didn't mind it because I got to catch my breath and I wasn't going for any good time or anything like that. So, and the bridge part was the part of the race with the most uphill, but it still felt good since it was so early in the race. And then you get the downhill, of course. I'm not sure, but I might be doing a mistake here. Since it was downhill, I pretty much just let my body run with the gravity, which was pretty fast. I passed so many people here, and I didn't feel like it was draining my energy. But why I'm unsure is because soon after this I started to get really quite tired, and I wasn't even at the 10 kilometer mark yet. These following kilometers I started eating some raisins, which brings me to my second mistake. I've never eaten while training, which is something you should do because otherwise you might get stomach problems, and that's what happened to me. It's not too bad, but I got a pretty bad stomach ache, and this was like right before the 10 kilometer mark and then until like the 15 kilometer mark. So for a quarter of the race. Moving on, I get to the 10-kilometer mark, pretty low on energy and stomach is hurting, so I'm not in the best state here. Then I get to Hisingsbron, which is the other bridge. Around here is where I start to walk because I'm really tired. And as the race continues, I switch between walking and running. And then I get to the 15-kilometer mark, starting to get into the center of the city again. And I wish I filmed more because this race is really like a party for the whole city. There's so many people out cheering on, but my only focus was basically finishing the race. At around 17 kilometers, things really start to go south. I start to get slight cramp in my legs and realize that I'm running out of electrolytes in my body, especially sodium. And so I start eating my salty sticks and ate the whole bag. It helped slightly, a little bit, and the cramps got worse and worse until I could hardly even walk. It was that painful. So those last couple of kilometers were really painful and felt like an eternity, but I wasn't giving up when I'm this close. I thought that I would have to collapse before I quit. So I started asking the people at the water stations for salt, if they had any salt, and I got some salt bags, which I just poured in my mouth. Yeah, it was really disgusting, but it helped actually a little bit. So I struggled the last kilometers, basically just walking to the finish line, and I made it. So I did it. Got so much cramp after with 4 to 3 kilometers left. Could hardly walk for a while, but I did it. To summarize what I've learned from this experience and what I will do different for my upcoming marathon. The two first things that I've learned, I've talked about it in this video. Practice eating while training so that my stomach gets used to breaking down the carbohydrates while being physically active. And then the second one is to of course eat more salt before and during the race to not get the cramps. They really, I wouldn't be able to do a marathon if that happens. It's not gonna happen. So yeah, very important. Something that I haven't talked about is a preparation sort of thing, which is carb loading. I didn't carb load. It's also something you should practice or do before, so that's something I want to do. And carb loading is basically when I don't know exactly how it goes, but you eat a bunch of carbohydrates before. You drain all your carbohydrates and then you eat a lot of it a couple of days before. So that's something I want to do. And then the number one thing is just to essentially start training earlier. Now I only have 2 or 3 months until the marathon, so I can't really apply this, but start easier, build a stronger foundation of muscle strength where I don't get injured from running. I don't want the shin splints. It's really annoying and painful, obviously. So yeah, just train more frequent but less intense workouts. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Do some cycling if I have to, if I feel any sort of pain. The last thing is that one thing that might be causing my shin splints is my running technique. So I'm gonna try to look into that. I think you're supposed to run more on the front of your feet, and I run I roll from the heel and forward. So I think that might be a problem. Probably is a problem. I'm gonna look into that. So yeah, that's basically my experience. I hope you guys found it useful. Maybe you learned something. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be uploading that much for my marathon, but I will do a video on the marathon, but maybe not like as many videos as I did for this one. We'll see. I'll see you guys in my next video.